Hello, everybody. So, once again, in the purposes of trying to explain ballast profiling in the context of cooking, here is another little thing I decided to cook up. I'm amazing, aren't I? So, what we're actually going to demonstrate is like timber sleeping changing. So, imagine, well, more for the purposes of this. This is the majority of my lunch, and it's baked beans cooked in barbecue sauce. Homemade barbecue sauce, that must be said. So, I'll literally get some bread and literally swirl that around and all that because the excess, because it's technically still cooking, if you will, because it's still boiling hot. Absolutely fantastic, and it's just, it almost excuses the fact of not actually having dinner. But here is, well, basically the earth, if you will. It's scrambled egg with spring onions and sliced spam. But watch the way it, if you will, imagine this is the soil, the bit mud basically, and get the rest of that in there. Now, what I want sort of like people to get at, if you will, is the fact that it's solid, it stays in place, it's not sinking into the earth because, of course, you got beans, you've got technically got some form of ballast, and actually. The egg is, well, basically soft enough that it's actually, if you could almost like imagine, if you will, putting a sleeper, on a timber sleeper over this, it will technically sort of maintain its almost hummocky surface. I think the whole point to demonstrate is if the level of buoyancy and how, if let's say an engine was to run over this, it would sort of sink into the earth because obviously it's wet, whilst in ideal conditions where the ground is dry with a timber sleeper, it will mostly stay in place. So if you just sort of like, just even apply a little bit of force, you can sort of see where it sort of starts to sink into the earth. And that's kind of really how it's meant to play out. Which is funny because the last time I tried to present this, everybody thought I'd gone completely insane and that I reduced 13 years of education paid for. Absolutely null and void for somebody who literally did this for nothing. Such a wise culture. But there we are. I hope we've all learned something, or maybe we haven't, and this has just all been a waste of 2 minutes. Coming up to 3 if I can find a way to fill in the void for the next 15 seconds. Perfect. Thank you.